What is the main thing that gets in the way of finishing your book? Now, I know if we were in the same room together, you could probably tell me a million things that are getting in the way of finishing your book. But when it gets down to it, the one thing that really stops you is whether or not you have a regular writing habit. Because when you have a regular writing habit, no matter what obstacle comes up, there's another day, there's another writing session. You get back to it, you figure it out. When you have a regular writing habit, you get better at writing. It gets easier, it gets faster. You even start to get enthusiastic about marketing your book because it's a regular part of your life that you keep advancing on and keep getting back to. So that's exactly what we're going to talk about today in this video, because if you didn't know, we are on a quest together and we even have a treasure map. So this is the map to infinite creativity, and we are on the 3rd week. If you want a copy of this map, the link is right below. I've organized all the classes for you. I have a copy of the map and some prompts to get you started. So if you haven't gotten this, just sign up below and everything will be delivered and organized to your email box. So this is where we are on our map. We started with the source of inspiration. So infinite inspiration, keep getting ideas no matter what. Then we went to the dream and the plan. So dreaming and planning is so important because it motivates you to keep going. And now we're unlocking infinite possibilities. And what unlocks infinite possibilities? Writing habits unlock infinite possibilities. So there are 2 main things that get in the way of whether or not you form a habit. I know there have been entire books written on this topic, but I really want to simplify it down. And that is, the 2 elements are rewards and resistance. So if your brain finds an activity rewarding, if it's producing dopamine, you're going to keep coming back to it no matter what. If it produces a lot of resistance and stress chemicals, you're going to run in the other direction. No matter what, you're going to try to get out of it. And there are 3 ways that I want to talk about to train your brain in order to be able to make the regular writing habit more rewarding and minimize resistance. So the first thing that I noticed that people do is this phrase, basically this phrase: I didn't get as much done as I thought I was going to. So if you're resisting writing, you're going to set really high expectations, and then you're going to beat yourself up for not meeting those random and high expectations. I was supposed to finish a chapter in a day, or whatever it might be. That triggers stress chemicals. That triggers resistance. It's telling you're not enough, you're not making enough progress, etc. And then you're not going to be disposed to go back to that activity because you've wired your brain into scarcity. And so what you want to do instead is just celebrate all of your wins. So many people come to me and they say, I've been wanting to write a book for years. Will you please help me? I haven't made progress. And then, yes, we get into it and we make progress together, and it's wonderful. So that is a huge flip. If you've been saying, this is harder than I thought it would be, I'm not making enough progress, I want you to switch your mindset and just focus on those wins. It will rewire your brain in order to be attracted to your regular writing habit. Everything will get easier. The second thing is, I'm sure there is some area in your life where you're already in flow. Maybe it's cooking, maybe it's driving, maybe it's raising your kids, maybe it's your day job. I don't know what it is, but there is an activity in your life that you're good at, you've mastered to a certain degree, and it's because it has been so rewarding. And so I want you to take that activity and I want you to think about why it's rewarding, etc., and transfer anything you learned from that activity. Maybe it's exercise, maybe it's a sport. I already mentioned cooking. A lot of people, it's cooking. I want you to take what you know from that activity and then transfer it to your regular writing habit. What is it about the thing you've mastered, the thing you're good at, that you love doing? How did you make it so enjoyable? Do you recognize your progress? Do you have certain habits? Do you have certain automatic things that you just know how to trigger it and get into it? Start to make writing as similar to the habit that's already rewarding as possible. I have clients who actually, when they're blocked on their book, they start cooking and they just put their notebook by the side and then start to scribble whenever they can. And so that's a really good way. Just start thinking about the rewarding areas of your life and transfer all of those lessons there. And then the final thing I want you to do in order to increase rewards and decrease resistance is I want you to make writing as comfortable and as exciting as possible. So maybe you put on great music. Maybe you have your favorite beverage that you have at your side whenever you're writing. Really get into the ambiance and the environment you're creating so it's something you want to come back to. This is a reason a lot of people invest in book coaches such as myself, because then we can talk through any problems we have. We have fun conversations, and then that gets you to keep going back to the page. So creating a writing habit is what is going to lead to greater and greater success, no matter where you are in the process. So I hope this has been helpful. Every single week, I'm putting out a class for the map to infinite creativity. So be sure to subscribe to this channel and sign up to get that map in your email inbox below. So much love. Talk soon. Bye.